Streaming has a gooning problem. Alright.
It feels like every time I get tapped into the internet, I'm constantly just seeing extremely lustful content. Content that is clearly geared towards gooners. And let's be honest, in terms of who's mainstream, the primary audience for these streamers are children. It's the new cable television. It's the new daytime programming. Content has replaced what we grew up with. And instead of growing up with, I don't know, Adventure Time, you're growing up with 32-year-old women telling a fresh 18-year-old that it's legal, so it's cool.
32?
What?
Okay, that's how I'm by my lips. Look me in my eyes.
Well, I seen the cake already, so it already kind of skewed.
Does that even change it?
I mean, it's legal. It's your birthday, so it's legal.
Yeah, women like this need to be in jail. I'm sorry. Like, what? If a man said this, I don't even want to take that direction with this, bro. But like,
nigga, that's the
people like this need to be in jail.
I'm not gonna lie. We gotta keep it real because look, I hate to say it, but if the roles were reversed, we'd be eyeing this. We just had so many people talking about the Lil Tay situation because she turned 18 and immediately after she drops an OnlyFans and all these people are subscribing. That's weird. Like, yeah, it's legal, but morally, like as a grown woman, like this really like a grown woman too. You can tell, like this a grown woman.
But here's the thing with situations like this, let's keep it real. Alright. Oh, shorty probably got an OnlyFans or some shit. Something like that, bro. That she's trying to promote, bruh. She's just trying to get views, man. I don't really think she's interested in an 18-year-old, or at least I would hope so.
Is she over here saying it's legal to an 18-year-old? I'll definitely come back to that clip later. But you just had to see, this increasingly lustful content is on the rise because teenagers with raging hormones are gonna eat it up. And when you add in the parasocial factor, you now have an entire generation addicted to internet dopamine.
I seen something on Twitter earlier today. It was a Layla Baptist stream. If you don't know who that is, she's dating Jay Cinco, right? And she was doing a stream with this girl from Love Island. I think her name was Audrina or something. Apparently they was doing Pilates.
Oh my gosh.
You get in the gist of what this content is, bruh.
Go ahead and sit down on your
Oh my god.
You can take off the booty band and just stretch out your glutes. Figure 4 stretch if that feels good. One angle with all.
Right facing the camera, yo. Bit. Yo, this is so funny, bro. Nah, people don't even be hot in it no more, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, I will say though, the reason why these content creators are doing this type of shit is because y'all eat it up, bro. They was probably averaging like 5,000 viewers that whole time, bro. Of course they finna do some shit. Like, bro, they trying to get paid, bro. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of this Gooner content that's being made, bro, it's just because it's a major Gooner audience that's eating it up. Regular people don't watch streams like that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. So
via lustful content. I've been yambling, but you already know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually talk about just how lustful content has gotten. Let's start with the succubus herself, Zoe Spencer. And
Succubus,
obviously we all know Zoe Spencer was moving wicked a couple months ago. I even made a video on it because I felt like it needed to be said that she was just a weird person. We all seen the clip of her violating someone's boundaries. Once again, she was on her lustful timing and she did this.
Yeah, this let me play.
Y'all want to hear my butt clap? No, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna really let y'all hear it. Hold on, watch this.
Yeah, did this Illuminati pack her up like 2 months ago, bro? Why we still entertaining this girl, bro? Why we still showing clips of her, bro? I'm not gonna lie, I thought we was over her, bro.
Off the camera.
I thought she got eviscerated.
It's so easy to look at this and say, hold on, this shorty making a clap. But honestly, I'm just tired, man. I'm not trying to scroll down the timeline and see a streamer clearly baiting their audience with Gooner content. It's just low quality clips. It's not funny. It's not entertaining. It's just...
I don't really think any of her content is really funny. She's one of them type of streamers that just got pushed out because she was around the right people. I don't really think she has a crazy big audience. I could be lying. I don't know, but yeah.
If you remember,
I'm pretty sure that's the bulk of her content, stuff like that.
Television for children, and if this is how streamers are gonna go viral, then what about the kids? And that's what this video is gonna be mostly about.
Nobody cares about the kids, bro. They just trying to get money, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I've fallen victim to it too. We all have. I'm not gonna lie. I used to have them crazy thumbnails, bro. Right? cleaned up my act a little bit, but at the same time, sometimes if I'm reacting to a wild video, you feel me, I might have a wilder thumbnail, bro. But at the same time, I think it is a conversation that we do need to get better about the content we're making as content creators. But the reason why we do make it is because y'all eat it up. I'm just letting y'all know that.
How lustful the media landscape has gotten and how normalized this is.
Which doesn't make it okay. I'm just saying
normalized because what do you mean this is her talent? And honestly, beyond just making this
what was that tweet?
What do you mean this is her talent?
Chat went crazy when Zoe Spencer tried to make her talent clap and act. Why are we calling ass talent, bro? When did we start doing that, bro? What trend did I miss, bro?
And honestly,
what DLC update did I miss, bro?
This normalized for clearly a young audience. It just puts women in a bad light. I don't know why anyone would want to normalize the of women, especially women. But you know what? Zoe Spencer's gonna play into it. She's weird.
They getting money, bro. People sacrifice their morals for money all the time, bro. It's the tale as old as time, bro. I'm telling you, sex work is the oldest profession in the game, bro. These women, even though they're not, you feel me, selling their bodies, they technically are selling their bodies. So just think about that.
It is because it's really just that perception and how it puts this type of content on such a pedestal that it almost feels like with how much it's pushed and how much it's created, it's meant to condition the viewer to think the same thing. I'll give you prime example, DDG. Currently, he's working on some type of love show or whatever, but he's one of the biggest girl content gimmick spammers. So it's within character. But he started listing sub goals for the show and I just couldn't help.
Work contest for 1,000? That's the first thing I see. That's the first thing I see. Okay, hold on, let me read. Bring back girl from the G League. Sleep stream with girls to chat's choice boxing tournament. Chat eliminates any girl of choice. Bring India to eliminate any girl of the choice. Most of these aren't bad, besides the one for 30K. This is that's a wild first one. Bro.
Raise my eyebrows.
Yeah, I think this is good, bro. I think this is good for now. Like, if we want to change it, mind you, I'm gonna be on stream for 24 hours. If we want to change something, we can. I think this is solid. I think these first
and you know they finna get that 30K as soon as the stream starts, solid, bro.
I don't know how
they finna be sending them donations in. Crazy, man.
Fear factor.
DDG a character though.
Worth being at 65K, to be honest.
Obviously, not everything on this list is freaky except for the twerk contest. But let's just keep it real. DDG is a girl content merchant, like flat out. He's always around the shorties. He be on the little freaky stuff and streaming.
I'm gonna be honest. Girl content is an interesting discussion to have. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna yap too much, but I do think girl content is a cheaper way to make content. Is it still a good content niche? Yeah, if you do it the right way. But if you're just, you feel me, throwing 5 big booty girls with no clothing on a stream, just twerking and shit and calling that content, I'm not gonna lie, bro, you should be streaming on a different platform, bro.
Is primarily consumed by teenagers. His content is really just women, so obviously like it's gonna rub me the wrong way. And let's just keep it real, even though all these may not be freaky in general, sleep stream for instance, you think nothing's gonna happen, and even if nothing,
usually sleep streams be chill. I will say that I haven't watched sleep streams, right, but I've seen clips of sleep streams, and even the wild clips aren't that crazy. It's actually a lot tamer than people think. It's just weird. Like why are you trying to watch somebody sleep? I will never understand the fascination in that. It's just weird.
General consensus on girl content is that it's bad. Kids are watching. You're reducing women to be tools for content and engagement. That is not creative. But
I don't think girl content is bad per se. It's just how you do it. See, there's a way of doing girl content where it's very cool, sweet, you feel me, and innocent. Like, for instance, how Jason and that Sakura girl, their content together is fire, right? I would even say DDG's old school girl content is valid. It's nothing too crazy, maybe a prank, maybe a kiss or two, something, you feel me, just cutesy and romantic or whatever, right? Nowadays though, y'all just get a bunch of strippers and just tell them to shake ass on stream. Or it's OF girls. I've already spoken plenty of times about my opinions on bringing OF girls on stream. I don't think we should be doing that as content creators, bro, because you're putting porn stars in front of kids. I don't think that's a thing we should be doing. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah,
Beyond that, it's not even just about how this content lacks creativity. It just feels lazy as shit and degenerate. We've seen these streamer dating shows. It's always the same thing. These niggas get LA hoes who are there purely for the clout. They gonna flirt a little bit, look good on camera, and maybe contribute to the freaky content, and that's it. It's very similar.
I don't even think the dating shows is that bad of a thing. It's just content I wouldn't watch. I wouldn't watch this shit. I think it's cheap content. But I don't think that's Gooner content unless they take it to that level.
Rapper collab.
Usually when Max does it, it doesn't get to that level.
Era. At first, everyone was like, it's cool, and the novelty of it at the time made people not really bat an eye, and then they realized that these were just live streamed hangouts. And with this type of content,
that's what streaming is. Yo, are we acting like that's not what streaming is? It's literally a live stream hangout. That's that's what it is. Besides, if you're doing a desktop stream where you're interacting with your chat, you doing this, you doing that. Any other stream where you have a bunch of people in a room, you're just hanging out in front of a chat. Like, you're just hanging out with a camera recording you, bro. That's why I don't understand the fascination to that type of content.
I'm just waiting for people to realize that
it's just
some of
you watching a party happening while you're sitting in your room lonely. It's just weird.
It's really just live streamed softcore. Now it's the perfect time to talk about workout streams and gym streams. And I'm gonna definitely need y'all to let me know if I'm tripping, because I definitely could be. But I really feel like this stream is not being watched.
Same exact clip I just brought up. I'm telling you. I seen that shit on Twitter. I'm like, yo, what?
Are eager to learn about stretching or working out.
4, 3.
And then they moaning in the camera. It's like, bro, chill. Who watches this?
Go ahead and sit down on your carriage for a second. You can take off the booty band and just stretch out your glutes. Figure 4 stretch if that feels good. 1 angle with off.
And honestly, I feel like it'd be disingenuous to say this is absolutely not Gooner bait. And by the way, this is Lala Batista, and she be around DDG, which I think is very telling. But I don't think it's far off to say Shorty is playing into her strengths. Yo,
water is wet. Water is wet. If you know anything about Layla Lala, whatever her name is, bro, she knows every single thing she's doing, bro.
As being a conventionally attractive woman. But at what cost? Making content that
down to the outfits, down to the people she collabs with, down to the people she flirts with. Even this stream, doing Pilates on stream, bro, what? How's that entertaining? Oh, we know how it's entertaining. Look at what they're wearing. I'm just being honest.
A certain demographic.
At the same time, people are watching it, bro. Y'all gotta stop watching content like that, and they'll stop making content if that content like that. If y'all pissed off.
Are genuinely tuned in to watch these women work out. Maybe. Anyways, sometimes though, the let's just be overt. It's not hidden behind girl content or hidden behind flirting. It's just overt, obvious, and annoying.
So you wake up, go to sleep.
Yeah. So basically, you're a prostitute.
What did she just say? Did she just say when she wakes up, dick? When she goes to sleep, dick? Yo, what type of girls are y'all getting on streams? Yo, what? Where are y'all finding these people? These are real life succubuses.
No, I would say more like.
Bro, this makes women look so bad. That's why I don't like this shit, bro. Yo, if y'all finna do girl content, get respectable people. What is this?
Are you human? Are you human?
I'm actually not a robot. I'm a robot that only takes dick.
My brother in Christ, where is her father? Where's the fathers? We need fathers in life. We need fathers. What?
Fucking weird.
Like,
Dick.
Yeah, I deposit there. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is horrible.
Yo.
So you got 5 niggas talking to a hoe on stream just to yap about things. That's content. It really don't be sitting right with my spirit, because I grew up with niggas like Corey Kenshin. Niggas was gaming. You had Smosh doing skits, but this is what the kids of the current generation have.
Y'all gotta, hey, these kids, hey, look. Here's the thing, though. We grew up with Corey Kenshin because we didn't pay attention to this Gooner shit. Back when we were kids, we didn't, people were still making stuff like this, but we just didn't care about it, bro. The issue nowadays, bro, is first off, people are making content like this, but also we're giving it attention. We need to stop watching content like this, and I guarantee people will stop making it, bro. Because the only reason why they're making it is to get money, and potentially some of these niggas might want to crack this girl after stream, bro. So
streamers,
I know how y'all streamers be working, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Come and talk freaky for the.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if a OF girl is on a streamer stream, bro, he trying to crack. I'm letting you know this right now. They're not bringing her on for no reason.
Camera. It's just so degenerate, and you got 5 grown men all here giggling and kikiing about it. And we all know grown men not coming home watching this. And if they are, that's sad. But there was one final thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to the lust problem, and that's the fact it isn't just impressionable young viewers, it's also younger streamers. So young Dabo has recently turned 18, and to celebrate, Max put him on a date with various women. And now it's time to come back to the clip I told you niggas we was gonna come back to.
32. Okay. That's how I'm just by my looks. Look me in my eyes.
Yo, what is he? What does he feel? Did he just say, "Look me in my eyes"? What does he feel like, bro? Chris Breezy?
Does that even change anything?
I mean, it's legal. It's your birthday, so it's still
Bro, this is not even your archetype, bro. You're not even supposed to be saying stuff like this. That's not even your player build to say this shit. Who taught you this? Didn't he just turn 18 too?
What do you provide for the table? What do you provide?
What do you provide, brother? You just graduated high school. What are you talking about? Yo, this girl's 32. You are 18. There is nothing y'all can relate about. There is nothing y'all have in common. Brother, she has more in common with your mother than you. What are we talking? She can literally be... yeah. She can literally be your mother in a very, very weird situation of teenage pregnancy. But you feel me? Like, bro... What do you mean she brings nothing to the table for you? Maybe a home cooked meal. Maybe rub your back, tuck you in to sleep. But at that point, that's your mother, not a girl.
You know, I do be seeing comments with people asking me why I don't mess with Max, and it's just things like this I can't get down with. I don't think you should be putting freshly 18-year-old boys on dates with grown women, especially not grown LA hoes who do anything for content. Because I'm always gonna ask, what do these grown women have in common with these young men? And I guarantee if this was swapped, people would begin to understand that this is crazy. What makes it worse is that it wasn't just Max who put Dabo around these grown women, it was also Reggie.
Listen. Hold on. Listen. Fon's gonna come up here. Cut that out. Cut all that rap out. Cut all that rap out. Fon's gonna pull up. They thick too.
Come on, put that ass on him. Fuck.
Play the song.
Oh my god. Whoa. Reggie, what are you doing, man? What? Hey, yo, do they know his age? This is literally a crime being recorded. What? I pray to God these women don't know his age. Because if they did, and they still doing this, oh man, they are weird.
I'm pretty sure at the time of this clip, Dabo wasn't even 18. He was 17. So these...
And that's what I'm saying. If he's freshly 18, I'm pretty sure this didn't happen. You feel me? Last night or whatever. Bro, he had to be 17.
Women who had no qualms about his age were just all on his body despite how uncomfortable he was looking. And this is where the conversation gets a little different. Because the only time people find issue with content like this is under very specific circumstances, which would be the inverse of it. As in, hey, what if this was a girl in the scenario instead of a boy? Because if it was a grown man making a young girl uncomfortable...
I mean, if a grown man was working on a little girl, bro, y'all would literally be married. Yo, cops would have been called immediately, bro. People in chat would have been calling 911. Like, you feel me? We, like, low-key, that was weird. That was very weird.
And that's the issue. It needs to be consistent. We shouldn't overlook stuff like this just because Dabo's a guy. And this double standard is what keeps people from recognizing that this type of content is bad, even when it doesn't fit a specific mold. And now I kind of want to just give my thoughts on why Reggie and Max were comfortable getting these grown women to interact with Dabo. And the short answer is, it's a curse. Young black men are often perceived as older or capable of handling mature topics and subjects. So oftentimes they're growing up too fast, or they're being exposed to graphic material. In other words, it's normal to have black boys around these predatory older women because they can handle it.
Also, it's a stereotype that men shouldn't be like sheltered from sexual tropes when they're young. So like, let's say for instance, right, it's a 14-15-year-old boy. Other men will look at that boy and be like, yo, why you not on the hose right now? Brother, he is 15. He just got into high school. Let him live a little bit. Do you not see nothing weird? But that same thing, that in this weird like trope has just been pushed down on like a lot of men. I'll say black men, but I think it's just men in general. Plus you got things like porn, things like sexual content like this that's just being introduced to young boys. So now that now it's almost normal for a 14-year-old, 15-year-old boy to want to know more about like ass, titties, like sex, stuff like that. And it's like, bro, you don't need to. Like, relax a little bit. Learn how to have and build genuine relationships and connections before you even get into any of that, bro.
So while I dislike that niggas did this, I can understand where it comes from and how, generally speaking, that is a curse that plagues the black community. But it's all connected, because let's be honest, you normalize lust and now you're not even batting an eye at the little stuff. But that's just how I feel. And if you enjoyed, subscribe for more unsolicited.
I like this video. This is a pretty good video. What do y'all think about this topic? I genuinely think that we need to get back into making good content, not content that just gets views. All right. That's something I'm trying to work on myself. I'm not going to throw a rock and then hide my hand. I'm going to keep it a beam. I need to get better about that too. I'm trying to get better about that on this channel right here. That's why I kind of switched channels. If y'all seen, I don't want to make Gooner thumbnails or Gooner based content. I actually want to make content that I enjoy or find funny. Same thing with my main channel, the One Cloud 9 channel. So if you're a creator, I encourage you to do the same thing, bro. Let's make good content. Let's bring it back, bro.